A party that didn't exist 2 years ago, a man who never fought an election, and a 59-year-old political duopoly just collapsed, not by another Dravidian, but by a single name on the ballot. Vijay. Tamil Nadu has a new chief minister, and day one looked like this. Oath in the morning, 3 government orders signed by afternoon, and a statement that said, there is only one center of power in this government, and it's me. So the real question isn't whether this is historic, it obviously is. It's what does governing actually look like when your majority is held together by allies who haven't left the other side. And when Delhi is watching the man who campaigned against everything they stand for. This is where it gets interesting, and this is what I call a discussion-worthy headline, to be honest. Let's establish what actually happened in Tamil Nadu last month. TVK, Tamil Gavetrikazhagam, contested alone, no pre-poll alliance, no established party machinery, no political family behind it, just Vijay, 234 constituencies, and a campaign that pulled votes from both DMK and AIADMK simultaneously. Youths, women, urban voters, first-time voters across caste and religion. This is not easy to do in Tamil Nadu. This is not easy to do anywhere, to be honest. And the result wasn't just a win. It was a structural rupture in a state where 2 parties had alternated power for 6 decades. That rupture didn't happen because of ideology. It happened because of one man's ability to make people believe that change is possible and that he is it. That belief is now in government. And belief eventually has to become policy. So what did day one look like in practice? 3 orders signed within hours of taking oaths, free electricity doubled from 100 to 200 units for domestic consumers, a statewide anti-narcotics task force, 65 units across Tamil Nadu, and all-women security force. Singapore Sirappu Athiradi Padai focused exclusively on women's safety. These were all campaign's promises, signed on day one. That's a deliberate signal that his government intends to move and moves visibly. He also announced a white paper on Tamil Nadu's finances, essentially a public audit of what the previous DMK government left behind. Transparent governance is a first statement of intent. Whether the white paper becomes accountability or just becomes political ammunition against DMK, that's something that coming weeks will answer. Now here's a part that doesn't make it into most coverage today. Vijay's TVK has 108 seats, government formation required outside support, Congress, PCK, IUML, left parties, standard coalition arithmetic, nothing unusual there. But look closer at PCK and IUML. Both extended support to TVK for government formation while continuing their formal alliance with DMK. The opposition, simultaneously, that is a very specific kind of political arrangement. It means Vijay's floor support isn't fully committed, it's calculated. These parties made a pragmatic call today. Whether that call holds through a budget session or through a controversial policy, through any moment where voting Vijay calls them something that remains to be seen. And this is exactly why that statement, I am the only center of power, is worth paying attention to. It wasn't just confidence, it was a message. And Delhi, watching from a distance, responded the only way it could, warmly, cooperatively, and without missing a beat. Vijay's political identity was built in opposition to BJP. Secularism, social justice, and explicit distance from the ruling despotism at the center, that was a pitch consistently. PM Modi congratulated him warmly, publicly, assured full center-state cooperation, and that response, so gracious, so immediate, is its own kind of statement. Vijay said, I'm the only power here, and Delhi said, of course, we'll be watching. Because Tamil Nadu's history with the center is not simple. Disputes over tax devolution, language policy, the governance constitutional role, these are not abstract debates here. They are live fault lines. And at some point, this government will need central clearances. The question isn't whether Vijay will compromise its ideology. The question is whether governing a state with a borrowed majority gives him the luxury of maintaining that distance from Delhi indefinitely. The tension doesn't have an answer yet, but it will, because we'll be watching. As Tamil Nadu today handed Vijay something genuinely unprecedented, and now the work is to make that unprecedented last long. You were watching the Central Post. This is Samiksha Joy. See you in the next one.